Hello, hello, everyone. Ignore the whatever is going on with my screen. I don't know why, but Windows does not like my screensaver and will just randomly, or my desktop background, I should say, and will just randomly make it sad. And I don't know why. I got really distracted working on an interview. I was answering interview questions, and then I got lost in the void. All right. I gotta do commissions today. And I'm not gonna lie, I am feeling very unmotivated to do it. Um, Mostly just because I am exhausted as shit. Okay, so let me start with the texture here. Alright. Let's start with, let me get out of here. Cheetah fur pattern. Let me just make sure that I'm just doing this as we need to. Actually, I don't want to do this directly. Let's see. Maybe I want to do like a, is that a tortoise shell? Shell fur. Oh, I really need. Let me figure out what I'm doing here. Can I? I really need. I really don't want to have to do this by hand. If I can. Because I don't want like zebra stripes. I really want. Something more subtle. Oops, I clicked on the wrong thing. Okay, let me try this. This might actually be what I need. Actually, there's got to be a better way. There's gotta be a better way. Alright, it's that way. Actually, let me also... I'm not gonna worry too much about the whiskers. Oh, I don't know why I did this way. This is a seamless pattern, so I really don't want this to be, like, the world's largest pattern, so we're gonna actually... I love that this is seamless. Ugh, that's the best. Okay, let's see. Okay, so I need this, I think soft light might be the answer, but I actually need this to not be the brightest here. Because I want this looks crazy, but you're gonna have to just trust me, just trust me. Okay, so soft light I think is gonna be my bet. Let me actually get my tablet out, yeah? Oh, I almost threw that on the ground! Hello? Because I really don't want to lose this cat's face. And then I also need to just kind of lighten this wherever there is highlight color. Okay, that's fine. That'll work. Okay, let me just double check something really quick. Hold on. Okay, the best way for me to fix this, okay. So I'm gonna do this with... It's fine, I guess. I think what is demotivating me about this commission is mostly that I am no longer getting paid for it, sort of. So that makes me tired. You know, makes me not want to do it. But that's okay. Okay. I think this one is done, so I'm just gonna call it. I think it's because I've been lingering too long on them. Okay. Oh wait. Okay. I feel very disconnected from my work suddenly, and I don't know why. Why that is. It just kind of is the way that it is. Okay, so let me get my... Hold on, let me rotate this. Not that. I just, like, really do not want to draw too much. But that's okay. I hate really baseless... Oh, this is Corolla. It's okay. Sometimes their songs hit, and sometimes they don't. It just feels like baseless, meaningless-ass music. I haven't listened to this song in a long time. They walk away, Tova, and its heartbreaks, and the cracks begin to show. New Freestylers remix, y'all. Look, it's crazy. And the cracks begin to show. Alright. So what's interesting about this is actually that I was trying to explain this to the commissioner. Oh, whoops. Let me go ahead and turn off the symmetry. Well, I was trying to explain this to the commissioner that he's positioned differently than in the original, which is, like, his arms are not curled in on themselves. But that's okay. To show... Because reasonably, his arms are not going to be doing this. Oh, that's okay. Sometimes you gotta do stuff that makes the client happy, even though it doesn't really make a lot of sense logistically, and that's okay. Behind, just walk away when it's over and the heart breaks. That's pretty much it for right now. And then I guess, I'm like, what do I even work on? Jak and Daxter stuff, I guess. I'll do that. So that's fun. Alright, let me go send this to her really fast. Oh, I realize there are errors in this. I would have found that out later, but... I don't want these tangents. Yeah, because I straight up merged these layers wrong. It's alright, better. Alright. Part of me kind of wants to just work on my portfolio, though. Is that crazy? I might. I think I might. Okay, cool. I don't even remember what I was doing for my portfolio. Oh, yeah. I forgot I was stuck in hell. I forgot. Okay, well, I guess this is kind of meditative. So I guess I'll work on this. Let me finish eating my breakfast. Yeah, I was actually pretty much ready to go on to the next level of detail, actually. So let me go ahead and do that. So wait, these chairs don't suck, yeah? Because this is lacking perspective, so we're gonna fix that. I really would like something with a solid back. This actually might be the one. Does this have a wheel on the bottom? My god, it does. I don't know why you'd need that. But I respect it. So I'm actually going to go ahead and... We're actually going to... These legs are fine. But I really would like these chairs to have more character to them than just being, you know... square, I guess. This will also help make this look slightly less obnoxious and stiff. Yeah, sure. I have no idea how wide this chair is from these images, actually. Oh, and this actually connects down into the leg, so let me actually... Sorry, legs, I did all this work, and... we are not doing that. Sure. Oh my god! You've been keeping this stream safe, Cal! You've been keeping it safe from the weenies. How you doing? It's 'cause you're so dependable. I was working on commissions and then I got through the little revisions and I have to wait for the client. Oh, this is wrong. What I'm gonna do... Well, just kidding. We're gonna do this on a new layer. I'm gonna slowly go through this Von Altus house and add all these little details, and it'll be fantastic. I would like to not suffer. I do not want to suffer. I'm glad you were able to take a little bit of a break today, though. That's kind of nice. I've been heckin' anxious, so I'm trying to not do that to myself. Yeah, sure. Look at that. Okay. This is the wood side of the chair. Wood. But I kind of don't want to do that here. I kind of want to just have this go down like that. And this goes like that, and then it goes like that, and then that's our chair. Wow! And then effectively I need to just kind of like... That's not right. I'm gonna just kind of duplicate the chairs. Wow! I'm gonna make that one a little teeny weeny though. A little teenier. A little tiny chair. Alright, so those are the 3 chairs on that side. Chair. Actually, can I duplicate this? We're gonna find out. I think that counts. I'm gonna shrink it though. Sure! Sure. Oh, the front of the legs are weird. Why? Why would they do this to me? Do I care enough? No. I do not. I do not. All is well. I don't need to think about it. I missed the other back side of this chair. The back leggy. That's awkward. That's awkward! Alright. I'm going to kind of just duplicate this over so that I don't. You know, sometimes you do stuff and you're like, there's no way that it's going to be this easy or I'm going to be this lazy, but the answer is yes you can and yes you will. Oh my god, is this good guy with a gun? It is! Oh my... Oh my god. This is parody music, by the way, y'all, just in case you're wondering. Oh my god, I'm so glad I'm not in the US anymore. Holy shit. Which is today. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is like a Les Mis parody. Oh, these guys are such talented songwriters, man. This is so funny. I am. I'm gonna drink some tea. Oh my god, I haven't had this tea in a really long time. Not yesterday. Oh my god. I really don't want, like, a crazy table. But I recognize a lot of these Victorian tables have, crazy legs. Crazy legs! I'm fine. Oh my god. This musical is like the Book of Mormon, but for the NRA. Hi Goose, how's it going? I'm looking at legs. Trying to figure out what kind of table legs I want to draw. Oh, this is nice. It's subtle, but... A Wednesday, I can't. Oh my god. I don't know if I have the emotional wherewithal to watch the entirety or listen to the entirety of Good Guy with a Gun. But I really respect Philip Labus and his work. Okay, so actually we're gonna go with this. Now I effectively have to redo this entire this entire table. Or redraw, anyway, all of the details. I hope you're doing good, Goose. I'm glad I, can finally get back to streaming and doing normal shit. I feel regulated. I've been so fucking dysregulated the last, like, several days. Okay, I'm gonna add, like, a little detail here. Like that. These table legs are hilariously wide, so we're not gonna do that. Actually, I'm gonna work on the legs, the corner legs first, and we'll go from there. I am tired, but I am good. We've had to jump through a lot of logistic hoops to get through, like, insurance and doctor stuff, but, like, not bad, actually. A lot of the stuff logistically, in terms of the government side, to handle here in Canada is actually easier than in the US. So, like, the hurdle that we crossed yesterday, or jumped yesterday, was getting, like, an SIN, which is similar to a social security number, and, like, you just apply online. There's no, like, it's crazy. It's so easy compared to, like, the bureaucracy. So, pretty chill. I'm just kind of vibing, and I am getting ready to do an interview for, well, this is kind of a hexagonal corner. I'm gonna do that. An interview for my book Mirror Gaze, so that's really fun. I got distracted filling that out while I was, like, getting ready for stream, and then I was like, oh shit, it's time to stream, and that's what happened to me. So, whoopsie! That's a little long. Hold on, I need to watch out for this. I need to not make this that long. So I'm pretty excited about that. Otherwise, I did get the word that Witch in the Woods is now a shortlister, and I got my badge, so I gotta go and apply that, so I can now use that in marketing to be able to say that, like, yes, Witch in the Woods was indeed a finalist in this contest, which is really cool. So I'm very pleased with that. I didn't think that it was gonna make it that far. I was like, it's not a romance, so I didn't know if people were going to like it. You know what I'm saying? And then it turned out that everything worked out. Currently on vacation. Oh, nice! Oh my god, I'm on vacation, but he's not. No! That's the worst. I know the feeling. As somebody who legit doesn't get vacation days, I was doing grading from my students on my honeymoon in Greece in the hotel, so I was like, I understand. But hopefully you are having a lot of fun. I hope your vacation overall is relatively chill. Sure. Oh, but just kidding. This is going to be a little different. We're going to take the bottom of this leg. Gotta kind of line it up here. This is more of a traditional leg side. The front has like a hexagonal thing going on, but the back side of the leg does not. Oh wait, is this on a new layer? Oh my god, I love it. I am a fool. Because then this effectively applies the same way over here, where it just kind of goes like that, and that's the leg. So I don't really have to worry about it, because I can't really see it, but nice. Oh no! I'm sick, which is not the way to start out. Oh god. Well, I hope you feel better soon and that, like, it's kind of one of those quick colds, you know? And I hope the wedding is fun, too. Oh, nice! Conveyor belt sushi's so cool. I have to see if there's one out here. Because there was legit only one in Denver, and then they closed. And I was like, this is tragic. I'm like, I just want the little plates. Give me the little plates with the little sushis on them. I actually have not had any sushi in Vancouver yet, which is something that probably will need to be changed soon. Not bad. Okay, but it's coming together! Okay, this could be worse. This could be worse. Something's burning. Give me just a second. Well, somebody was on fire, but they're not on fire anymore. I just had to make sure it wasn't coming from inside the apartment complex. But I do smell the smell of burning plastic, so I'm assuming somebody lit a, like a curling iron or something on fire, or melted something in the microwave, because that's, you know, that's something that happens. That's a thing. Don't light shit on fire, guys. It does smell like burning in here now, which makes me kind of sad. So I'm just going to keep eating these veggie straws and cry. Okay, I have no idea how I'm drawing this hutch. Do I want glass cabinets on the front of this thing? A lot of this furniture is Grand's old furniture. Oh, I also wanted to share, Speaking of Brady stuff, oh my god, this tea is so good. Holy shit, it is the best tea I've ever had. Okay, I had a moment. Wanted to share some of you have already seen it, but this lovely review by Ski for the Brady books. I thought it was really great. My favorite thing was the last paragraph. I think a great series for youngsters and older readers who want a lighter-hearted series to sink their teeth into. If you like anything Halloweeny or spooky mythology and how they are viewed through innocent eyes, please give this a read. I thought that was very sweet. So thanks, Ski. I wanted to do an official shout out on the stream because they deserve it, because they're fucking awesome. They're so cool. I'm glad it was not our building that caught on fire, although I suspect that it was something in somebody's apartment below us. Which is really awkward. Don't do that. Don't light stuff on fire. Hutch. Sure. Look at it. Oh, whatever it was stopped burning. I can smell it. Or rather, I don't smell it anymore. Jason was like actively working on a paint by number, and I was like, bro, there's a fire alarm going off. And he's like, that's a fire alarm? And I'm like, yes. It is indeed burning. Something is on fire. Wow, what a great mix of this song. How beautiful. I find environments so insanely boring, so sorry that I'm bouncing the fuck around. Because I know I have to do this. I know what I must do. But boy howdy do I not want to do it. Hold on, I need to actually turn the walls off for a second so I can see. I gotta draw the little handles. The little handles on the hutch. Hutch handles. I'm like, is that the fire truck coming to put out the fire? I don't know, guys. I don't know. I feel very distracted. But I recognize I just really, like, I find this super boring. Like, super, super boring. So I'm glad that I only have to do the line art for these, and then I can work on another, like, environment for this. I don't have to, like, suffer, but... No, that's not it. It might have been somebody's stuff across the street. It might not even be in my building. Okay, so I guess I'm gonna do, like... Yeah, something straight up is still on fire. Give me just a second. I recognize it's not my building, but I'll be right back. Okay, so definitively, there are kids screaming in the Pentecostal church across the street, and somebody's apartment is on fire, but I can't see where. No fucking clue. No idea. So if you hear beeping, it's just somebody else's fire alarm going off, because I think they smoked out their apartment. And unfortunately, there is nothing that I can do, because I have to keep the windows open, because it is indeed hot in this apartment. It does not have air conditioning. Yeah, I'm assuming somebody burned something in their oven and it just, like, is combusted. And that's just... That's all there is to it. And I can do nothing. I do smell grilled meats, though. That's different. Oh, whoa, boy. Wow, that's sexy. Oh, this is Pilot. I already liked this song.
Okay, so I listened for a minute. It's kids playing at a park somewhere.
Oh, yeah, no, I think it's the kids at the Pentecostal church that are just literally screaming at the top of their lungs. They're, like, over there.
See anyone in
Or they're downstairs on the second floor park thing over there. Yeah, those kids are losing their shit. Those kids are losing their shit.
And then I smell, like, shishito peppers.
Yeah, now I'm smelling burning vegetables. Yeah, so I'm assuming somebody just lit their entire fucking oven on fire and they were like, oh no, and then just had to fucking deal.
Yeah.
But good to know that the, like, fire alarms for the whole building won't go off unless something like is ultra serious?
I think it won't go off unless if the sprinklers in an apartment goes off. So if it's just the smoke,
I
then
see.
it'll just do that. But then I think the entire alarm system won't go unless if there's like an actual like the heat sensors get tripped or the fire sprinklers.
Which is nice because our last apartment, they just fucking would go off if anybody was smoking anywhere near the garage, which was really fucking annoying. Actually, like super annoying. So yeah, don't light shit on fire, guys. That's the lesson we learned. We learned a thing just now, and it's don't burn peppers. But actually, maybe do because they smell good. But also that fire alarms are allergic to flavor. That was another thing that we've learned. That's a cop. Also, one thing I find amusing here is that police officers, police cars sound different from ambulances and fire trucks in the US. But the fire trucks and ambulances sound the same as they do in the US. We have the same fire truck ambulance sounds, but the cop cars are very, very distinct, and you can definitely tell when it's a cop versus when it's a fire truck. So that's interesting. Look at this little guy. I just had to like make sure we weren't gonna catch on fire because it would be really ironic if like we had that happen. Yeah, cop cars in the US sound like fire trucks. The difference is it's super subtle, and I do appreciate that you can tell when it's a cop from like way the fuck far away. Actually, I really like that a lot. But yeah, I do think it would be kind of funny, because the last time when I moved into my apartment, the last apartment, somebody lit their curling iron on fire and all the sprinklers deployed and they fucked their entire unit because their whole unit caught on fire. And I'm like, man, it really would be my luck to move into another new apartment and then somebody catches their apartment on fire within a week of me being here. That would be crazy! And I would be so sad. The luck would be insane. I would really like... Actually, you know what? I am really lazy. I don't really want to duplicate stuff or draw stuff multiple times. Sure. Sure. I'm like looking at the breakdown of this fucking hutch and I'm like not really sure what I'm looking at, but Sure. I want to, yeah, I don't know. I need to keep this as simple as I can, because for animation, you don't want to do anything super crazy, so I have to remember that it's not that I'm not allowed to do a lot of details, but it's going to be for the best if I don't. To show that I understand, like, a pipeline for producing for children's stuff. Oh my god. Rather than for games. Because this would likely be 2D, so whoever the background artist is would be suffering. And I don't need them to suffer. I don't know. If I can get through just this, that would be pretty sick. I really need to make sure that my lines are good. Sure. That's fine. I'm glad I'm not even gonna worry about I don't know. Dishes inside? I don't think I'm going to do that. I gotta go to the grocery store today. Gotta go to the Whole Foods. I gotta relearn the entire inside of Whole Foods. Also, you wanna know what I love about Whole Foods up here? It's not owned by fucking Amazon. So that means that I can Instacart my groceries to myself if I need to. Rather than having to fight Jeff Bezos over Whole Foods. I feel like I already listened to these last week. But maybe not. Maybe I'm crazy. Sure, I'll leave the hutch alone. Good enough, y'all. Good enough. Okay, let me turn the walls back on. This is guaranteed. I know. I can't say guaranteed. Truly. But I have a feeling deep in my butt that I would be willing to bet Rollo has caught his elbow and or clothes on this little nubbin that sticks out from this wall like every goddamn day. He probably has scars from accidentally catching that shit and then going, oh no, and then slamming face first into a wall. That's real. Okay, so now I need to add in, let's see. I need to figure out what kind of shit to stick on the wall. We did listen to this last week. Okay, I also need to put trim on the floor. So let me do that really quick. Sure. I don't know what these pictures are of, but we're going for it. That was not in perspective. Look at these little, look at this little frame. I'm not going to think too hard about it. They don't have to be perfect. They can be kind of sketchy. I've noticed that this throat singing has been an Umet Ozcan fave, because that's who this is, isn't it? Yes, it is. He's just been really into the throat singing. That's not gonna work. Just kidding. Let me figure out if I want another... of a similar size. I'm just gonna keep using these rectangles wherever I want. And just kind of like load up large photographs so that way I don't have to worry about doing a bunch of them. Sure. Look at all these. Look at all these. Look at all these things. That's a lot. Sure. I am a fool. This is a little bit of perspective. That was crazy. I've never used an artboard in my life. Oh my god, everything all at once? Everything everywhere all at once? I wish. I need to have a Rakakuni reference in one of these books, to be honest. Rakakuni is the funniest thing to me, man. I'm not gonna lie. Sure. I'm just kind of randomly putting these on the wall, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's, definitely no rhyme or reason for how these are going down. They're just kind of... I'm just kind of throwing them down, throwing them out there. I made it too big. It was all missing pixels. All the missing pixels that anyone could ever ask for. I don't think I'm gonna draw little details inside these because I'm lazy. Sure. I'm gonna maybe bring this down just a little bit. We're gonna call this wall art. Wow. Oh, did I delete the stairs somehow? Wait. The hell is this? I don't know what the fuck happened there. Something happened when I made the artboard. Everything's chill. Don't worry about it. I was like, where the fuck did the stairs go? Oh, and of course, like, wait a second. All of these are also Amigo. Why? This artboard really dicked me. I accidentally made an artboard, and then Photoshop was like, what if I fucked everything that you have? And I'm like, oh. How about don't do that to me? Alright, well. I also need to make sure that my chair connects over here, because that would suck. Sure. I realize that, like, my chairs are missing an extra leg. Okay, now we definitely need some kind of a rug, you know? Like, I just feel like a rug would really tie this space together. Why is this like this? That really tied together, you know what I'm saying? Is the perspective perfect on this thing? Absolutely not. Is it good enough? Yes. Oh, I don't like that. Sure. Yeah. Look at that! Now, unfortunately, too, I do need a light fixture. The question is do I put a light fixture in here, or is it going to make this space really crowded looking? We're going to find out. Because I didn't think about it. I also feel like I really would like a runner. I don't know, maybe not. Let me see if other people... Let me see if other people put any kind of light fixtures from the ceiling, hanging from the ceiling. It looks like the answer is no when putting together, like, isometric drawings of the insides of houses. Because I think it makes shit too complicated, so I'm gonna say no. Because otherwise that's gonna be ridiculous. Okay, but that's looking pretty good. Looking good. Although, wait a second. This rug is too long on one side and it's uneven. Better. There we go. Look at that rug. Look at that thing. Alright. Well, compared to when we got started, somehow I, like, really fucked the entire artboard. I don't know what happened, but that's okay. Okay. I really feel like I need to move this door. Because it bothers me. As much as it needs to be centered, that would help, I think. So let me bring this down. There we go. Better. Because now I need to do all the little details on the kitchen nook area, and thankfully we're not really seeing any of the bathroom or anything, so that makes it so that I don't have to do that, which I really love. I really don't want to have to deal with the bathroom at all. Okay, so now let me figure out... I feel like these lines too are very sketchy, so I need to really reduce the line weight on this. Goodbye. Bye. I'm really excited that I'm only doing the isometric for this floor specifically. Alright, let me figure out what I'm doing for the curtains. Lace curtains were really popular. Cafe curtains are not the answer. I'm dying. This is the end. Why can I not find any windows that are like single wide window? Oh, there's one. Okay, so I guess... Sure, let's make a little, just a little curtain rod, you know? Just a little guy. And then let's do like this. I refuse to have curtains that are too long because I think Helen would be like, what the fuck? Like, genuinely, she'd be like, who let this decision happen? Sure. Okay, I need to go get a tissue because my nose is trying to really do some shit right now. Okay, alright, not bad though, not bad. Okay, I will be right back. return. Oh, what did I do with... Wait, what did I do with my drawing pen? What happened to it? Hold on, I put it in my pocket because I'm a dummy. And then I probably put it down somewhere. Hold on, I gotta go find it. I found it. Huh. I just feel like... Overall... I don't really need a lot to be going on over here. And actually, I don't really need a lot going on over here either. You wanna know what's crazy? I'm so lazy. You wanna know what I'm gonna do? Oh, I'm so bad. Hold on. Bro, I'm so bad. Hold on. Hold on. Granted, I recognize some of this is, this is all from, like, Aunt Liz's house. But... Well... Maybe not. I need to chill out, because this is all very Ukrainian themed. It's all got sunflowers and stuff on it. I thought I was going to be really cheeky, and I was just going to copy all of the shit from one area. From other concept art I've done. And then I didn't. Wow, sometimes you see modern kitchen wall decor, and I swear to God, I like looked at it and I was like, holy shit, this is actively a design nightmare. This is crazy. Um... I need, like, wall art, but I don't want to just do a bunch of other, like, a bunch more photos, but I think it might be the answer. Because I don't think Helen's the kind of person to be like, oops, I have 80 plates. I feel like family pictures are much more important. So I am, to some extent, going to grab wall art, I think, from over here. But I really don't want to do a bunch of paintings, though. Hold on, I'm gonna grab more. I'm gonna grab these ones. You know, I just don't want to have, like, a bunch of framed stuff all over the place. Because I don't feel like that's that exciting. Oh, and I also need to remember to do the trim on the floor in here, too. Whee! 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 Okay, this is starting to look like an actual, house. It was really naked, you know what I'm saying? It was naked as shit. I think I need, like, a little plant or something, you know? Need, like, a little floral decoration or something, like a little cactus. Trying to think of, like, what kind of little tchotchkes Helen would collect, because she seems like a tchotchke lady. She seems like she's the kind of lady that would just collect a bunch of random shit. Yeah, dude, a doodad lady. Okay. Let's see what kind of weird shit I'm gonna put over here. Maybe some, like, books or something? I'm like, what kind of bookends would this lady have? Maybe, like, some birds or something? I'm like, I don't know. Maybe I should not be too complicated with the bookends here, actually. Maybe I should just chill the fuck out, kindly. Maybe just kind of deal a little bit, so that way I'm not overloaded with details over here. That'd probably be for the best, you know what I'm saying? Maybe I should just hold my horses, you know? Book. Too long book. Long book. Long. Oh my god. Isometric illustrations. Is this what hell is? Books. I did it. Bookies. Books. And there's a little bookend thing. Book. Sure. Book. Sure. Hi, Aqua. How you doing? I hope you're having a fantastic day. Oh, I realize I made a mistakey. You want to know what that mistakey was? It was not having any perspective on this inside of this frame. So then that makes this look like it's bowing out, and that's not what I want. Whee! I just don't feel like she's like a bowl of fruit kind of lady, you know what I'm saying? I just don't imagine that she's like, fruit. I do think Gran has at least one decorative plate, though. Maybe I'll put like a little matryoshka. Decorative plate. Look at it go. Look at it go. Wow. Peak decor. Peak decor. Okay, hold on, let me get like a little matryoshka in here. Oh my god, she's gonna be like a little babushka lady. That'll work. And then now I need the line. Matryoshka. That works. That looks like decor. That seems reasonable. Oh, nice. Pink is awesome. Oh my god, I love it. I'm so glad. I'm sure you look cool as hell. That's so awesome. What a good summer color, too. Grand is a decorative plate kind of hat. What kind of grandma doesn't have weird plates, though? You know what I mean? Like, I feel like, are you a real grandma if you don't have a weird plate collection? You know? Oh, was that the end of the playlist? I guess so. I'll listen to Blockhead's playlist because it's chill and hey, you're almost free. You're almost done. That is exciting, but also kind of a bummer that literally the first day of school is like tomorrow. That's crazy. Nobody, like, I feel like summer break is literally 2 seconds long. Not gonna lie. Deserve to be wanna feel so empty. Okay, maybe cafe curtains in here. Cafe curtains. Yeah, so all I gotta do to make the cafe curtains is do the exact same thing with the other curtains, but this curtain rod goes above the wall, like this. Like this. That way you get sunlight, but nobody can stare at you. Which, in its essence, is kind of funny to me. But also, I understand. I don't want people staring at me either. They typically are just really short curtains, though, so I'm going to go ahead and have them only go to about there. Yeah. And go ahead and... Oh, I'm a fool. I am a fool. I am a fool. The question is, too, is do I want to put, like, any details on the edges of the windows, like window sills or, like, frames and stuff? And the answer is I probably should in order for them to be more believable. But also... I'm so lazy, though. So I guess I gotta go back and do that for this window, too. And that's okay. Sometimes it's the way it must be. So let's go ahead and get rid of this. And then I guess I will have to go in and do that work. Not bad. Let me figure out how I want to do this. Yep, could be worse. Could be worse. Yeah. I need to draw these damn... I just need to draw the whole frame for the windows. Could be worse. There's just a lot of little details that I don't think about, you know? It's just not something I think about on the regular. And I don't think I'm going to do anything to these, breakfast chairs. Because frankly, I don't care. But I need to maybe put some, like, decor on it or something. Maybe that's where the fruit bowl goes? Is that where we fruit bowl? Figure out where this is going. Yeah, all these little details literally are, like, killing me. There we go. That'll work. Sure. And then thankfully a lot of these other details are, I think, pretty finished. I think I might actually get through this today. So I do need to add some details here, though. I would add something to the table, but because it's behind the stairs, I'm not really going to worry about it too bad. I realized, too, I need to put the center, the inside of this pantry to show that it's actually like an open space. There's a hole there. It's time for a snack. If you haven't had a snack, please have a snack. Something like your skin. Give me something like your eyesight. You want this dearly to carve me alive. Give me something like your skin. Give me something like your eyesight. Your ability to hear me. Rock, marble, and ice. Thank you for the hydrate. I'm drinking a honey orchid oolong from Treasure Green here in Vancouver, and holy shit. I love the Wui Da Hong Pao, but this might be the best oolong that I've ever had. I like the minerally finish on the Wui Da Hong Pao, but this honey orchid is insane. It has the fruitiest quality of any oolong I've ever had. Like, so good. Alright, so what is Baris? You know... Nah, this is where this island has to go. I gotta chill. Okay, so the counters are good. The island is good. Let me see what the back of a fridge looks like. Should carve me alive. Give me something like your skin. Give me something like your eyesight. Your ability to hear me. Rock, marble, and ice. Because the tricky bit is I need to make clear what this thing is from the back. So I'm going to go ahead and put in all these little details here. Even though you don't see them, you'll never see them, but at least for the sake of this illustration, we'll know what it is. This is not in perspective. There's like a weird little like panel or something back here, and I don't know what it does. I don't really need to do anything crazy. I think this is where the cable for the fridge goes. And then there's like a grate. Rock, marble, and ice. Wow! Look at that! Look at that fridge. That's a fridge. That's it. Would you believe it? It's a fridge. They keep their eggs in there. Bye, Agua. Have fun playing Minecraft. Have a great last day before you go back to school. It's a good seeing you. And good luck on your last year. That's crazy. Put that running into one. Fridge. I just feel like this island. What if I don't want it? What if the dishwasher was on the island? That wouldn't make sense though, because plumbing. I don't think that we need any drawers on this thing. And it's tricky because if it was me and I was working this again, let me figure this out here. This may be an instance in which I need to redo the island here. And that's okay. That's alright. I'm gonna go like this. Because what I want to do is make something skinny and wide instead. I just don't like the placement of this island. I don't think it's going to work for me. Not a fan. Whee! Whoopee! Yippee! Now, I think it needs to be skinnier, man. Alright, hold on. I'm gonna make this the teeniest little fucking island. I'm gonna make this happen. Yes, better. Yeah, better. Plus, I don't like how it's crossing over anything or touching anything. I think it was just too much. And I don't think Burries needs that much space, but I do think that he would prefer like a little, just a little something something, you know, that he can use as extra space to cook. And I think I am going to put 2 little seats here. Nah, I'm much happier with that. That's much better placement for that thing. That was really bad, actually. Whatever that was, it was not looking good. This particular tablet pen I grabbed, I don't think is my tablet pen. And it's squeaky, actually. It's bugging the shit out of me. Hold on, I gotta go find my treasure trove of other tablet pens. I just got very close to the microphone. Now you can hear me really, really good. I'm so close. Let's try this again, shall we? Oh yeah, this was my original tablet pen. I was like, why does the other tablet pen I'm using not feel like my pen? And it's because it wasn't. This one was my original pen. I was like, this thing is, like, squeaky as fuck. Alright. Yeah, because this one has a little bit of an edge on that side, but I think on this island, this side of the island, there is no lip. So... Okay, let me go ahead and turn this off now, because I don't need it. What layer is that? The parlor! It was the bookcase. Okay. I just feel like we need another window over here. Does that make sense? So I'm just gonna grab this whole ass window. Methinks. Oh. The thing is chill. Okay, so now let me move. I'm just gonna kind of put this in the right spot so that way I can have this in the right spot as well. Cool, so that's our little window. Like this. Maybe it goes behind? Yeah, that looks nice. And then we got a teeny weeny little window. Tiny window. That makes sense. Okay. I think that there's actually tile in here. I'm dying. I think the whole wall from, like, floor to ceiling is actually tiled in here because that prevents nasty from happening. In case somebody decides to, I don't know, explode pasta sauce onto the ceiling. Really don't want to have this go through. Is it perfect? No, but is it okay? Yes. Oh, I gotta be really careful. I forgot that the window was still attached over here. Okay. Yippee! Has anybody else in here seen Gnome Show? The Gnome Show pilot besides me? Because that's potentially a dangerous new vocal stim for me, is whatever the fuck Gnome Show is, actually. Just the entirety of Gnome Show. Oh my god, you would probably really enjoy it, Cal, if you want to look up the Gnome Show pilot. Hold on. Hold on, I gotta go find Gnome Show. Give me just a second. Hold on, we're gonna go look at this. Let me find Ben. Specifically, because that's what I'm looking for. Yep, here's a good one. This is... That's Ben.
I've had enough of this city. Do you want to come to my place for a while? It's not super tidy, but...
Does it have meat? I need meat to maintain these muscles.
Meat? Yeah, probably.
Okay, let's go!
Woo! Yeah, fucking, so that's like his entire character. He's just going, woo! And like, that's been, wee! That's been a lot of it. But for real, actually, everybody go support Cass Vanderpool and go watch Gnome Show, because holy shit, it's so good. I feel like some of these are getting too close together now. Hold on. I gotta be careful. I love Ben. I need lots of meat to maintain these muscles. Fucking love him. He's perfect. No one can ever harm him. We have to protect him forever. Right now I need to do the really annoying thing and make perfect squares. I don't know why I decided to do this to myself, but that's fine. Go a little lower. Not bad. That's the easy part. I always forget you can't zoom in. Otherwise it changes the angle. Woo! Yeah, no, for real. His energy is just like everything to me. He's just literally perfect. He is the best gnome in the entirety of Gnome Show, and I will not be taking any feedback. Willem is fine, but Ben is the best. I don't know what the fuck is going on with this tile in here, but... Okay, but the Von Altus house is kind of like fucking decked out, though. The decor is actually kind of great. It's like a combination of Grand's weird eclectic shit and then Baris's desire for like brutalism and Art Deco architecture, and then Helen's love of like mod deco. Or industrial architecture. And then also her cottagecore too. She's very cottagecore, I think. I feel like I'm gonna put a broom over here. Hold on. This is gonna be like a slightly in a weird spot broom. It's like leaning up against the wall at a weird angle. I feel like this song is in a weird playlist. There you go. I just feel like it needed a little broom, you know what I'm saying? It's for Gran to beat the children with. Broom. There's like the weird door that leads down into the basement over there where Gran lives. Okay. So now. I'm actually going to be super lazy. Sure. Do I think Maurice has like 80 knives? Probably not. But do I think that he has a pretty nice knife collection? Yes. With his little knife mag strip thing. And all of his Santokus. He's got different Santokus for everything he could ever want. I'm not going to include every knife on this rack because there's clearly a lot of knives. But I do want to do like a cleaver. I had that before. Because I do think he would have a cleaver, because that's important. Occasionally a gust of wind will happen in here, and then it makes the plant that I have on the windowsill move like it's fucking alive, or like there's a bunch of shit running around in it. I'm like, can you guys chill? The little demons that live in the curtain or in the plant, can you kill? If Gran didn't have magic that could kill me dead, I would beat her up. Damn. Fair, though, because actually she's crazy. I feel like she's even more awful in, like, Witch in the Woods and in... What am I looking for? Wolf in the Walls. Like, it's pretty bad. Okay, so that's nice. Let's see, this is... Let's see. What do they need over here? Because this is where the cutting boards would live. I'm gonna put this aesthetic vase here, and then I guess, unfortunately, it's time for me to go. Because I gotta go to the grocery store. Mr. Bubs, this is the first time you have visited me in here. Hello. Here, you want to come up here? Come here, Bubs. Yes. Oh, Mr. Bubs is upon us. Oh, Mr. Bubs, why are you punching me? I don't... Please stop eating me. I don't know what this tree is or this plant, but I think it's also got some berries on it. I have to, like, erase out the wall so that I can see and figure out where I'm putting all of this stuff. Oh, Bubber, you're so sweetums. He's so cute. Nice little plant. Mr. Bubs. I have no idea what these fruits are. It's, you know, it's a plant. Oh, whoops. Not the fruits on that. I need to put the fruits on the right thing. Mr. Bubs, you can't just climb on my desk. Bubber. He's so cute, but he's so in the way. I feel bad because I accidentally chucked him off the bed this morning because I was asleep and he was next to me and I didn't know. And then I yeeted him out of existence, and by that I mean he fell onto the floor. And I was like, sorry! And then I felt like ass. That was my bad. Okay, actually, before I go, I'm gonna really quickly, well, do I want to put this over? No, it's too late, too late. I'm gonna stack these cutting boards back here. These are just wooden cutting boards. I don't think anything is crazy here. Sure, I'll just put one cutting board here, I think. And then we'll call that like that. Alright, slowly but surely this thing comes together. So I have about the other half to finish, really. It's just a matter of finishing up this parlor room and the kitchen. But I think getting a lot of details in there is going to be for the best. I'm going to give Mr. Bubs lots of kisses. But yeah, I think we got a lot of good work done today. And I still haven't heard back from Drea, so we'll see. Oops. I sent her the wrong file. Let me go send her the right file. There we go. Better. Cool. I'm going to go ahead and get out of here, though. I'll be back tomorrow for some calm writing sprints for once. So I hope you all have a great rest of your day, and I will talk to you soon. Bye-bye.